Welcome to program number 2 in the NHS Library series of SSR presentations. Today I'd like to show you how to locate new books in our catalog and how to use Title Peek to get lots of information to help you choose a book that's just right for you. So we'll go ahead and start on the NHS homepage and we'll open up the NHS Catalog from there. And most of you are used to accessing resources from this homepage, but we're actually going to click on the Catalog tab up in the upper left. And on the left hand side you'll see resource lists. Go ahead and open that up and then go over to the far side where it says public lists and open those up. And you'll see an alphabetical listing of the lists that we've compiled. And the first one is the 2010 new paperbacks list. So we'll go ahead and open it up in order to view it. And you'll see we've got 56 titles, all showing their book covers here. But a couple of things I like to do to make this easier to use. I like to click on Show All so that I can have all 56 on one screen and go ahead and scroll. And then I like to sort them or arrange them, usually by title. And so I'll just select Title and Go. And now I've got a nice list of the books that have come in, the new books, and they're in alphabetical order by title. You could certainly choose to arrange them by author if you were looking for a certain author. So you could certainly scroll through here and get an idea of the cover of the book, but you really don't have a whole lot of information here. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down and let's take a look at this one, A Blue So Dark by Holly Schindler. If I open this up, I get a little more information about the book. Right up here where my cursor is, I get a little summary, and this one's about a 15-year-old named Aura, and it says she's struggling alone to cope with the increasingly severe symptoms of her mother's schizophrenia. All she wants is a normal life, but now she has the fear that her artistic ability and her genes will one day result in her own insanity. And that gives me a much better idea of what the book's about, but I can get more. If I click on Title Peek, it brings up this closer window, and I can look at the book cover and a little more information on the title, a longer summary or annotation, and then I've got a choice of looking at some book reviews as well. So I can either click on those and go directly to what I want, or I can scroll down. And again, we've got a summary of the book, and we've got to look at some of the characters and some of the topics, and then we've got a couple of library journal reviews. So you could certainly read these and get a better idea about the book and if this book would be something that you'd be interested in. I can go back to my paperbacks list and let's scroll down to another author that's pretty popular, and that's Walter Dean Myers, and he's got a new book out called Dope Sick. So if we click on this, and I'm going to go right into Title Peek this time, get an idea of what this particular book is about. So this one is about a drug deal gone bad and a cop's been shot, and the character Little J is on the run. He's starting to get dope sick, and he would do absolutely anything to change the last 24 hours of his life, and he stumbles into an abandoned building thinking, wow, maybe this is possible. What actually ends up happening is he meets somebody who shows him how his life could have been a little bit different. Again, we've got author notes, and this one tells us a little bit about Walter Dean Myers and gives us more information on the author. Let's take a look at one more from the list, and we'll scroll down to A Great and Terrible Beauty. This is by Libba Bray, who wrote Going Bovine, which was the NHS Book Club's selection last month. And this one's a very different book. This one is set in at the turn of the century, 1895, and we've got a 16-year-old main character, Gemma Doyle, who's shipped off from the life that she knows in India to a boarding school in England. And she ends up becoming entangled in sort of a mysterious young man following her and watching her, and she starts to realize some information about her destiny. So that's how to use Title Peek. Hopefully you will check out our NHS Library homepage on Facebook for more information.